Hey guys, welcome to Red Blood Reviews. This is the 100-hour update video on Derek's 325 Trailblazer. Also, we're going to change the oil, show you how we change the oil, and on this particular machine. This is the second time you changed the oil, right?
No, it's the first time.
Oh, you didn't change it after the break-in?
There is no break-in oil.
Apparently there's no break-in, so this will be the first oil change.
When I bought the welder, I asked the people up there, they said there is no break-in oil in this machine, so you didn't have to worry about changing the break-in oil.
Then there you don't have to worry about it. This will be the first oil change on this machine. Well, how do you like it so far? I mean, is it using a lot of gas, or?
It's good on gas. It's a lot better than that Hobart that I had.
It's getting better gas mileage.
Yeah.
It's not this one. It has the auto idle feature where it only idles up to how many amps it needs to produce. Whereas like that Hobart, it would just rib all the way up. Yeah, whether you're burning 10 amps or burning 300 amps, it's going to run wide open.
Yeah, this one has 4 speeds on it, which we talked about in another video. I went and bought the Kohler oil filter, and I was going to buy some Royal Purple, but they didn't have the Royal Purple in 10W30, and they did not carry Amsoil, which Amsoil is too damn expensive anyway. But they didn't have the Royal Purple in the 1030, so I didn't get that. I wanted that, but this is the next best thing, which I like. Castrol.
Is it on the oil cap? Does it say what oil takes?
It says 10W30.
It does take 10W30.
In the owner's manual, it says they recommend full synthetic oil. So that's
most of the time
I bought full synthetic.
Most of the time, a welding machine will just take straight 30 weight.
Yeah, that's the older, like the Briggs and Stratton takes regular 30 weight.
Yeah, straight 30 weight. This is a genuine Kohler filter, probably the better one. I mean, a K&N may make one like this, but you're not really going to see any difference.
That oil filter right there was $10. That's the most expensive oil filter I've ever bought in my life.
Yeah. But
this oil right here is 38 and some change after tax. But that's 5 quarts. If I'd have bought 1 quart at a time, it would have been $10 a quart almost. And the reason why I didn't get the Royal Purple in the 1 quart jugs is because it was $10 a jug, and you can get this for cheaper, and you can get the Royal Purple 5 quart for cheaper too. So yeah, on with this.
Anyway, so I mean, welding wise, cold start. I mean, it's starting good in the morning.
Cold start, it starts all right, and then I've only had it die on me once when it was cold start.
Now it is the carbureted version. It's not the EFI, so you're still going to have it's a little funky on cold starts, but it's a lot easier just to get a carburetor kit.
When it was revved up, it kind of ran real weird, and when you push the choke in, and it idled down, and then it died. It's only done that to me once, and that was right. I think it probably had 10 or 15 hours on it, so it didn't have much on it, but it's never done that since then.
But gas use wise, it's been pretty good.
Yeah.
Starting up almost every time.
And it welds 10 times better than that Hobart ever welds.
It's a pretty smooth arc. I mean, it's the Trailblazer. It's kind of a, the generator feeds the welding kind of machine type thing. It's not exactly like a Pi Pro 304 or something like that, where you basically use an XMT. But anyways, I've welded with the machine. You can adjust the arc.
And it burns that 7018 like butter. Yeah. I mean that Hobart, you run in 7018 on that Hobart is kind of stiff, and you had to like shove it off in there. But that the 7018 on this thing, you just feed it in there, and it burns it right up.
And you can also turn it up a little stiffer if you want to burn 62.
Yeah, it's got the soft and the stiff, and I'd usually turn this soft all the way over to about 17 on 7018. I'll turn it over to stiff on the 6010 1/8" rod. Turn it over to stiff about 15. It runs pretty good that way. So, but we're gonna get into changing the oil on this. There.
Alright, we're at hour 129. Alright, we had to move the orange rigid toolbox a little bit over. Now we're just going to scoot this thing over. Oh, look at there. That's about as easy as you can get it. You may have to run it on that other side and open that box. That lid open. But this thing's got a drain tube on it. You'll see here in a second. The door just comes right off. We'll go set this thing right here without scratching it. Oh yeah. Alright.
Comes with a drain tube right here, and your filter's right here. I'm gonna find a piece of cardboard. Whenever I go to take the filter off, I'm gonna find a piece of cardboard and stick it under there. This machine For the oil changes, you're supposed to do the oil every 100 hours and the filter every 200 hours. But since it's a new machine and it could have a couple metal flakes inside of it, I'm gonna change the oil filter too, just for, I guess, preventive maintenance, whatever you want to call it.
Better safe than sorry.
Yeah.
So let's grab that cardboard and
we're gonna drain the oil first. We gotta find something to drain the oil in. Which where is it? This Prestone all-season empty deal will work just fine.
yeah. And be sure when you're draining oil, you take it up there to your local Walmart and give it to them.
Yeah, instead of dumping it on the ground somewhere, or you could use it to burn some brush if you're out in the country. I guess that wouldn't be the best.
Probably not the most environmentally friendly. Alright, so how are you twisting that?
You just twist it over and you're supposed to pull it out.
Okay. Is it draining oil?
Yep.
Cool. Easy as that.
Pull the dipstick out, get some air in there. I don't know how long it takes to drain it out.
Did you figure out how much oil it takes?
Takes a quart and 10 ounces, I think, or like 1.6 quarts.
Okay.
No, it takes 1.6 quarts, and if it's low on the dipstick, it says low on the dipstick, it takes 10 ounces.
Okay.
Which I've actually had to add a little bit of oil on this, and I don't know why. I guess that's because it's new and it's breaking in, but...
The seals ain't sealed off just yet.
Yeah. I added 10 ounces of oil in 100 hours. My boss said that he's got one just like it. He said it...
Alright, she stopped leaking now. Go ahead and take her off. And we'll,
dripping a little bit, but there ain't nothing.
ain't nothing to cry about. Just push it in, twist it to the right. I don't know if I like that design. I mean, obviously it's, you know, it's comfortable enough for Miller to put it on their machine, so I should be comfortable enough with it, I guess.
We're going to take this filter off now.
We're gonna do this is about as clean as we can.
Yeah, we're trying not to get any oil on the inside of the welder. I don't think I ever changed the oil on part. Damn. We're gonna need a pair of
balls. Let me get it. I'll get it. Just take a pair of balls. Nope. Nope. Pair of balls ain't between the two of us. Alright, we finally got her loose. We got this big old hombre here. Took his big old hands and twisted it off. I think he just grabbed his thumb and his pinky and twisted it off. Anyways, we just get it's all cost about final.
Get the oil off.
Gallon jug. For some reason Derek don't want oil on the back doors pickup. Here, drain a little bit. That's a long threaded bastard, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Got the oil off of it. Throw that new cooler on there, buddy.
I gotta put some oil in.
Alright, fill to the base of the threads with plain oil. Wait for the filter to absorb oil.
For 2 minutes.
Oil the gasket before assembly. Tighten 3/4 to 1 turn after gasket contracts.
Contact base, not contracts.
I'm not the only one with the reading problem.
Hey man, I read it through the lens. I mean the LCD screen on the camera.
What'd you do that for?
I don't know. Haven't figured that one out yet.
Got all them damn
Branch.
Hey, that has fluid titanium technology. It's got metal shavings already in it. See that? It's got fluid titanium technology. Man, I never heard of oil that already had metal shavings in it.
some Earl on this. Can't tell that I ever worked at a fucking oil changing place.
You can't, I don't know. Not as slow as you are, man.
I need some fucking rags.
This is a gas, right?
Yeah. It dripped a little over, not bad. Not bad at all.
Get off there.
Alright, got the filter tight, get the hose on. I said let's put the door on after we put oil on it and start it up so we can make sure it's not leaking out anything.
Oh, grab this. What am I doing?
Go ahead, just.
That's what you got a filter for.
Nope. Can't, bro. Can't. That's his shit.
Alright.
Dylan's over here talking shit, and the only time he ever fixes anything is when it breaks. He don't do no preventive maintenance.
What's preventive maintenance?
I don't do it either. But I am going to do it on this.
Alright, Edgar, I need you to grab that. I need you to grab the rest of that 5 quart. Just dump it in there. Whole thing. We'll add looks to it later. Alright, because we haven't figured out how much this thing checks, I guess we can just put a little in it, check the stick. Right?
Yep. Stuff looks really thin.
It's 10W30, it's going to be thin. It's 10 weight when it's cold.
Make a bigger hole in that thing.
Hey,
That's probably enough right there.
bless you. Hit that. Can you get that rack? Nothing, nada.
Did you wipe it and then put it back on?
For the y'all who don't understand Spanish, that means nothing. Nada means
Nada's pretty much a universal. Nada. Almost everybody knows what nada means.
almost.
Almost. You got some of them dumbasses out there who don't have a fucking clue. Oh, it's on the bottom of the stick. That's about the only place it's on. Let all that drain down to the bottom.
That'd be a good idea.
It's gonna be a 20-minute video.
That would cut her down. Cut the bullshit out of it.
People like the bullshit. Almost.
It's a little short.
Yeah.
Y'all hit me up later.
Alright, see you later. Thanks for the help. You taking that oil filter off with your thumb and pinky. Alright. We got her all in there. Let's start her up. Check for leaks.
Alright. fucking 14 gauge seat purlin. That's really thin.
I know, I built those 200 doors.
You strike
at 14
an arc with 120 with some 60-10, you're gonna burn the hole right through it.
All right, show everybody how you reset this oil ring.
On the owner's manual, whenever you get it and you read it, it'll tell you that whenever you change the oil, to reset your oil right here, which we already did, but you turn it from run to auto 3 times. And it'll set your oil back to 100. And whenever you're doing your oil, whenever you go over your oil change, your thing will start back at 0 and it'll be negative, and it'll go up from 0. Like, say you run it 130 hours, it'll be negative 30 right here, saying that, and it'll say change oil. So, but that's how you change the oil.
Let's check it, make sure everything's good. Over.
Yeah.
Let's get that oil filter filled up. Check it one last time.
Full to me.
That's good enough. Close enough, close enough. All we gotta do now is move that welder back, put that toolbox back. He's good to go for another 130 hours. Or are you gonna change it actually on the 100?
I'll change it at 100 hours this time.
You think so?
Now that I know I don't have to move too much shit back to be able to do it.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad. All we had to do was move that box, slide that Trailblazer off a little bit.
Clean all
That's
the
it.
oil. Get all the oil spots and stuff.
And for everybody thinking you gotta have a Dodge Cummins 06 model, stage 3.5 turbo. You know, little half-ton Chevy.
5.9 24 valve.
Yeah, third motor. Little half-ton Chevy. Got a little Trailblazer, reach your toolbox, got a torch, get everything you need right there. As long as it makes you money.
Yep. I'll have a flatbed and a diesel pickup one of these days.
Yeah.
You gotta make goals for yourself.
Alright guys, until next time. Peace!